Hello everybody and welcome back to my channel. And as some of you will know already, because you've been on my channel before, I build metal and wooden models. But in this video, in collaboration with JMBricklayer, I am going to do something totally different. This is the Flying Dutchman ghost ship model from JMBricklayer that has that spooky and horror look with the greenish colour scheme going on. And this is their exclusive design based on, of course, the Flying Dutchman, which is about a legendary ghost ship. And if you don't know what that is, you've never heard of it, you should go and check it out because it's actually quite a cool story. And this model has just over 1100 pieces, and it also comes with a lighting kit, which should work on a USB cable, I believe. And there's also luminous stickers in there, which sounds absolutely awesome, and I can't wait to complete this because on the box it looks absolutely awesome, and I hope everything works. And when you talk about the difficulty level or the time it takes to build this, to be honest, I can't give you that answer because I have to build it and then I will tell you because I just have to experience it myself. And just before I crack this beauty open to see exactly what we're dealing with, I just want to let you know that JMBricklayer also offers free part replacements if any parts are missing or broken, which is awesome. So all you have to do is send them an email and they'll send you a tracking code back, and that is it. Okay, enough of blithering, let's get this open and see what we are dealing with. Right. Okay, the first thing I see straight away is this. And this is that luminous stickers, which I need to test before I start the build, and you are going to see it as well. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to pop this under a light, I'm going to turn off the lights, and we're going to see how this looks like. And let's see how many bags have we got here all together. So there's 15 bags here all together, and there are 2 bags that look different to all of these bags. And one of them is this, and I've got this weird feeling that this is where the lights are because I cannot see them anywhere else. And the other bag is this. You know what this is? This is the actual sails, and what I love about it is that it's not actually bricks. So it's like it feels like paper actually, but I'm pretty sure it's like super thin plasticky type of fabric, if that makes sense. And I would also be very careful with this because it's thin as hell and it would be easy to rip it. And as you can see, it's kind of bent as well, but what I'm going to do is I'm going to put this in between books and flatten it out. So at least we've got an easy fix for all of that. And before I test the lights to make sure they work, because that is basically the first thing you should do, because before you start the build you want to test them. If something doesn't work, email them, and while the other part is on its way, you just start the build. Smart. Right, let's have a quick look at the instructions. So this is our first page, and of course, as you would assume, you would start with bags 1, 2, 3, 4 and so on. And I can see we should also have a tool in this kit, which is handy to help you pull out all the pieces that have been placed in incorrectly. And we've got troubleshooting for the lighting system, which is very good. And here's our actual instructions. This is where they start. And as we can see here on the first page, we've got 1, 2, 3, 4. So that is 4 basically steps. So once your step 1 is done, this is how it should look like. Step 2, that's how it should look like, and so on. And as you can see, there's obviously way more than 4 bags, which means, as an example, in step 1, there's going to be more than 1 bag in it. That's what that means. And when we skip through, let's say halfway through, just quickly, so far, of course I need to start the build to give you a proper review, but the instructions look pretty nice to me. And yeah, look at this, that picture looks absolutely awesome, so it better look like this. And just one more thing about the instructions, we have got 60 pages, so to be honest that is not that many, and I don't think this is going to take the whole day or the whole week. Hopefully it only takes a few hours, we will see. It all depends on the difficulty level. And I also noticed this. There's a couple more stickers, actually a few more stickers, so we got some in the middle and we've got some on the sides here, and it does not say that they're luminous, but I will put them under the light just in case, because I can see some nice greenery. I wonder if that's luminous. And it's time now to test out the lights. So this is what we've got in the actual bag. So we've got a few separate lights, as we can see here, and the cables are super thin, so you'd have to be very careful. And as you look at the actual circuit board, that is incredibly small. And look at the connectors. Yeah, they are super tiny. Look at that, that is my pinky. That is very small. So if you pop it in, make sure you're incredibly careful of pulling it out, because you could break things super easily. And we got a couple of stickers here, and we got actually more lights here. Yep, so we do, because we got 2 connection bits here, 1 on each end, and we got lights right there. So that is pretty cool. So let me plug them in to make sure they work. And actually, I forgot to mention, yes, it is USB powered lights. Okay, that's all the lights connected, and as we can see on this little circuit board, we still have 3 slots empty, and I'm not sure why just yet. It might be just because we can attach more lights if we wanted to. But anyways, let's go and plug it in and see if they work. Yep, as you can see, everything is working, which is absolutely awesome. And look at that green colour, that is bright. This is gonna look really quite nice. So we've got everything organised here, and I can tell you we've got 4 bags in step number 3, and then in the rest of the steps we've only got 3 bags. And I don't know if you noticed already yourself, this is the bag where the little tool is. So it's the bag number 3 in the step 1. And last but not least, these luminous stickers. So I'm gonna go and pop them under the light, charge them up, turn off the light and see how they look like. Oh, check this out guys. Look at this. This looks absolutely awesome. It is so bright. It does not take long to charge up, and yeah, the actual patterns of the squid, I think, it looks absolutely awesome. I kind of wish like the whole kit, imagine if every single brick was luminous, charged up under the light. Oh my god, the model would look absolutely incredible. Maybe here's an idea, JMBricklayer? And about these stickers, these are not luminous unfortunately, so nothing lights up. And now that we know quite a lot about this kit already, we still need to build it, test it, make sure everything works and see how easy or hard it was to build it and how long it actually takes. So I can't give you a 100% review just yet. And I so hope you so far have enjoyed this video, so make sure you leave a like down below and subscribe for more videos like this one. And I've also got a JMBricklayer website link down below in the comment section and description, and Amazon link for this model. And I do also have a 15% off discount, and you can use my promo code. That is also just down below, and yeah, you should go and check out some of their models. They look absolutely incredible, especially for the price, to be honest, when you compare it to some other brands. Wink wink. Anyways, it's time to begin the build. here we are, ladies and gents. Our Flying Dutchman ghost ship has been completed, and just take a look at it. It looks absolutely amazing. The details everywhere, all over it, are just brilliant. I absolutely love it, and the build was incredibly enjoyable and relaxing, which is exactly what you need when you want to build these type of models. And don't forget, this kit does have lights in it, and before I test them, let me just quickly go over a couple of things. So let's start with the actual pieces. So they are very good quality, everything clicks into place really nicely and it stays in place, apart from just a couple of small things. So here at the back, I cannot put this green thingy in, just like that. The hole is just far too wide, and I tried other of these green thingies in case this end was just too small, but nothing fits in it. So I'm gonna have to glue that piece in. And the other two things are this middle section. It's just a little bit too loose. It was actually looser than it looks like right now, because this string actually helps it stay in place a bit stronger, which is good, but it's fine. It's not like I'm going to be wiggling it around. But the biggest thing that does bug me a little bit, it's the front, this bit right here, and this bit as well. But it's actually better now that the string is kind of holding it in place as well. But this comes off far too easily. And these, oh, look at that, I hardly touched it and it fell off. And it's exactly the same on the other side, and the whole thing, it just comes off super easily because it holds only on one piece. And these, yeah, there is no strong grip here. Does that make sense? Yeah, look at that. It just falls off very easily. So that's my only complaint really, because when I want to lift it up, I'm like, oh, just be super careful because the front is gonna fall off. Apart from those couple of things, everything else build-wise was absolutely amazing. And I noticed that I've got a few spare pieces, and I thought maybe I just missed something, but I went back to the instructions and no, I could not find anything. And remember how I mentioned the actual sails, how they were all like kind of folded and a little bit messy, and I said I'm going to put them in between books to try and flatten them out? To be honest, that did not help at all. The best way to kind of flatten them out if they're totally folded is just use your fingers, squish it together and squeeze it together, and that kind of helped a lot more. But to be honest, that messy look makes the ship look even ghostlier. Does that make sense? So it's okay, apart from obviously if it's completely folded. So yeah, it's not bad at all. And the instructions. When I talk about the instructions, I'm not gonna lie, they were absolutely spot on. Absolutely perfect. Nothing was wrong with them at all, apart from that I didn't read them properly a few times because I had to undo a few pieces, which brings me to this tool. And I didn't really use most of the tool, I only used this end part a couple of times, but most of the time this actually wasn't that useful because it's not thin enough. So when I wanted to split two pieces, this didn't really help. So I did actually end up using a really thin, sharp-ish knife to kind of squeeze in there and pull pieces apart, because yeah, this is just slightly too thick for my liking. And then I come to the stickers. Remember, we've got luminous stickers on the actual ship, and we've got these two. So I went on the instructions and I'm like, what do I do with these? Because I've got a strip here and a strip here. And I thought, oh, maybe they are transparent and I would put it on the luminous one, but they're not transparent. No, so you can't really see through. Because I thought it would maybe shine through, but it doesn't. Or maybe they're just spare in case people don't like the luminous ones, or they just somehow stop working. So yeah, not too sure on this one, but it's nice to have spares, I suppose. And kind of one of the most important things about the model, it's the actual time that it took me to build it. And trust me, I sort of thought maybe 4.5 hours to complete the whole model, and no, that is not what happened. It literally took me just over 6 hours, so it does take a wee while, which is really good to be honest, because it keeps you occupied and all relaxed for a long time, which is brilliant. And yeah, as I mentioned already, the details, just look at the back there. Oh, something fell there. Ah, it's the dish. I was going to talk about that in a second actually. But yeah, the details everywhere in that back looks absolutely awesome. You can move these about as well. You can move the back there. There we go, just like that. That is pretty cool. So that's your motor, you know. Hey, motor? No, your steering, sorry. And the cannons look pretty cool. See those? The green ones right there. They look really cool. And when the light comes on, you should be able to see some of them. And yeah, this is what's happening with this dish. I can see something fell out. I'm not sure if you heard it. And this is what I'm a bit confused about, because this literally just kind of sits in like something like that, and it just, oh no, that's wrong actually, sorry. This is how it sits in. So this dish just goes and sits in here. Nothing is holding it in the place, which I find slightly strange. So if you want to pick it up and you forget that there's loose parts in it, it'll just go all over the place. So yeah, not sure about that one, but I know a light should come through it and make it look awesome. So now, let's go and charge up that luminous sticker and turn on the lights and see how it looks like in the dark. Okay, lights are off and you can see the luminous sticker, but to be honest it doesn't look as good on the camera because the ship's just a little bit far, but on the eye, quite up close, it looks absolutely awesome. And now, let's plug it in. Whoa, there we go, look at that green. I know it doesn't look as good on the camera because they're actually quite bright, which is really nice. And I'm not going to turn it too much either because I can't really see where the cable is, so I don't want to pull on anything and I don't want to lose my dish right there. And yeah, that looks absolutely awesome. Let me show you inside behind the cannons because there is a light in there and it looks pretty nice. There we go, and yeah, the camera doesn't really do the justice again because the lights are so bright for the camera, but it looks really nice on the eye. And it looks quite pale green to be honest on the camera, but it's actually a very nice bright green. So yeah, lights back on, and yeah, what an awesome model. That is amazing. And I'm not gonna lie, for the price of this model, with all the electronics that's in there and everything else, I would say it's actually very quite cheap if I'm trying to compare it to other brands, if you know what I mean. So yeah, it's absolutely awesome and I would definitely recommend this to anyone, to be honest, even for beginners. You obviously just have to take your time because it is not difficult to build. It's very easy, very straightforward, and yeah, it takes a bit of time, but that's what you want out of models. It gives you more joy, you see. And I so hope you all enjoy this video, everybody. Make sure you leave a like, that would be massively appreciated. And subscribe for more and go and check out this model on Amazon or on JMBricklayer website. And don't forget to use my promo code to get 15% off. And just to let you know, the promo code only works on the UK and the US Amazon. And thank you so much for watching, everybody. I shall see you all next time. Bye for now.